We got custody of Gage when he started junior high school. So with the 2 years that he was with us, we realized that he needed some additional help.
When I got frustrated or things like that, I would just walk away, usually, screaming curse words.
And when he got to high school, everything kind of went crazy, and he ended up in a wilderness program. And from the wilderness program, he went to a therapeutic boarding school for 2 years in Georgia.
I was always a fall through the cracks kind of kid because I wouldn't go to class and then I could still ace the test. So why does the teacher care?
Gage went to Hyde for the summer program before his sophomore year in high school.
I remember the first time I got in trouble, and I got my first punishment, and I absolutely refused. And I think within that hour, I had 3 different people come talk to me. 2 faculty members and 1 student actually came up to me and said, "Gage, what are you doing? It's not that big a deal. It's going to be over by tomorrow. Just do it."
After our first weekend at the end of his summer program, that's when we knew that was a place where he could grow, and we liked the idea that they were working with the family.
And you see a lot of parents that come in with the mentality of, "I've done everything right and he's still screwing up. Fix him." And Hyde turns it back on the parents and says, "He's not the only one who has problems, and you're going to sit down and work on them with him."
It's not just the kid that needs to be fixed. It's the whole dynamic that needs to be fixed. And that's what I liked about Hyde, is they dealt with the entirety of the relationships that got everybody up to this precipice.
So they sat us down and they sat us in a room. And probably like the second or third time I'd ever seen my father cry in my life.
It's a relationship that we never would have had it not been for Hyde. And we do appreciate that all the time.
A lot of times when you're at home, you don't want to go into certain things. You have your issues that are off limits. But there, they give you a set of rules, and it's kind of nice because you can go through all the emotions and you have a referee, you have safeguards. And since I've left Hyde, we haven't actually needed those, which is kind of cool.
I think one of the hardest things for Gage was the sports programs.
I can do academics, I can do performing arts, but you throw me into athletics, and I never thought that was something that I could do. I never thought I could start on a varsity football team, and I did. I walked onto that field every single day going, "Oh my God, this again." And halfway through every single practice, I said, "I swear to God, I'm going to drop dead." And every single day, when I walked back to the dorms to shower, I was still alive. And so what's the biggest thing I got out of it? I did something that I didn't think I could do.
When he finally accomplished the football season, he was on top of the world, and he would talk about his football days as though those were the glory days of the past, and until he hit another obstacle. And then you would see him not crash and burn, but you would see him struggle again.
One of the best things I ever got out of Hyde was, if you can't control the situation, control your attitude about the situation. I actually sometimes say this mantra that I got from, I think, Mrs. Gald, where she would say, "Too many of you are feeling your way into action when you should be acting your way into feeling." And I'll wake up in the morning feeling like utter crap, and I'll be like, "You know what? I don't feel like crap. I feel fantastic." And it doesn't work for at least 20 minutes. And then I start to get a kick on the day.
The transformation that we got from Gage at Hyde was fantastic.
Hyde has the leadership school. And the first time they were bringing about the leadership school, it was an open meeting for all seniors who thought that they should be there. And if you feel ready, come. If you don't feel ready, don't come. And I didn't go. I didn't feel ready. That time I had 6 different people come up to me, 4 of which were other seniors who'd been at the meeting, who said, "Why weren't you there?" And then I actually had Laura Gald, head of school, walk up to me and say, "Why weren't you there?" It's like, I didn't think I was ready. She's like, "You're lying to yourself."
Much to our surprise, when he was a senior, we received a letter from St. John's University offering him a 50% academic scholarship, which we had to bring to the school because we kept reading it thinking we were definitely misinterpreting something.
Well, since I graduated from Hyde, I've been attending St. John's University. I just finished my sophomore year. I have my own apartment. I have a full-time job now that's a part-time job during the school year. I have a pretty decent GPA.
Hyde doesn't have a magic wand, but Hyde has what you need to implement in your own life with your child, with your spouse, to get to where you want to go.
Hyde doesn't make the rough things go away. It made me able to deal with them.